Hey there, amazing people! Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the complexities of life with a healthy dose of wit, wisdom, and science. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Today we're diving into a topic that's as fascinating as it is infuriating: narcissistic abuse. Cue dramatic music. Alright, let's get real for a second. Dealing with narcissistic abuse can feel like being trapped in a funhouse mirror maze. Except it's not fun, and the mirrors are lying about how terrible you look. If you've ever felt like you're losing your sense of self, questioning reality, or walking on eggshells around someone, you might be dealing with, yes, a narcissist. So let's break this down, step by step, with some humor and research to keep it spicy. Ready? Let's go! Let's kick things off with the narcissist's favorite hobby: gaslighting. And no, I'm not talking about old-timey streetlights. Gaslighting is when someone manipulates you into doubting your own sanity. For example, you say, "You promised to pick up the groceries." And they reply, "I never said that. You must be imagining things." Classic gaslighting. Science break. According to research published in the Journal of Interpersonal Violence, gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse that can lead to anxiety, depression, and even PTSD. It's like your brain is constantly in fight or flight mode. And spoiler, it's exhausting. If you find yourself Googling, "Am I crazy?" or "Is my partner gaslighting me?" at 2 a.m., take it as a red flag. Also, maybe grab some snacks. You're going to need fuel for this journey. Sign number 2, the blame game. Narcissists love to blame others. Did they forget your birthday? Somehow it's your fault. Did they lose their job? Clearly you didn't support them enough. It's like being in a never-ending game of dodgeball, except you're the only one getting hit. According to Dr. Craig Malkin, author of Rethinking Narcissism, this behavior stems from their inability to tolerate shame. Blaming you is their way of deflecting responsibility. But hey, you're not a human shield, okay? Comment below if you've ever been blamed for something completely ridiculous. I'd love to hear your stories. Misery loves company, right? Sign number 3, love bombing and devaluation. The roller coaster of love bombing and devaluation. First, they treat you like royalty. You're the best thing since sliced bread. But then, bam, suddenly, you're the crust nobody wants. This cycle keeps you hooked, like a bad Netflix series you can't stop watching. Research alert. A study in personality and individual differences found that narcissists use love bombing to establish control over their victims. Once you're hooked, they pull the rug out from under you. If someone's compliments feel like a sugar rush followed by a crash, you might be dealing with a narcissist or a donut. Either way, proceed with caution. Sign number 4, emotional blackmail. Ever been guilt-tripped into doing something you didn't want to do? Narcissists are pros at emotional blackmail. They'll say things like, "If you really loved me, you'd do this," or "Everyone else would do it. Why can't you?" It's manipulative, unfair, and exhausting. Psychologists call this coercive control, and it's a hallmark of abusive relationships. Over time, it can erode your confidence and make you feel trapped. If this is hitting close to home, take a moment to like this video. And remember, boundaries are your best friend. Sign number 5, the silent treatment. The silent treatment. Because why communicate when you can just sulk like a toddler who didn't get their way? Narcissists use silence as a weapon to punish and control. And let's be real, it's maddening. Fun fact: neuroscience shows that social rejection activates the same areas of the brain as physical pain. So yes, the silent treatment literally hurts. If you wanted to play charades, you'd invite friends over. You don't need this nonsense. Sign number 6, constant criticism. Here's a classic constant criticism. Narcissists will nitpick everything from your outfit to your opinions. It's like having your own personal troll, except you didn't sign up for it. Why do they do this? Experts suggest it's a way to feel superior. By tearing you down, they build themselves up. But let me tell you, their opinion isn't gospel. If someone criticizes you more than Gordon Ramsay critiques raw chicken, it's time to reconsider the relationship. Sign number 7, boundary busting. Narcissists hate boundaries like cats hate water. Whether it's reading your messages or showing up uninvited, they'll bulldoze through your personal space like it's a suggestion, not a rule. Psychology tip: boundaries are essential for healthy relationships. If someone can't respect yours, they don't respect you. Drop a comment. What's the wildest way someone has crossed your boundaries? Let's swap stories. Sign number 8, triangulation. Triangulation sounds fancy, but it's just narcissists dragging a third party into your drama. Think, even your friend thinks you're overreacting, or my mum agrees with me. It's a sneaky way to manipulate and isolate you. Science moment. Studies in social psychology show that triangulation creates confusion and makes you more dependent on the narcissist. It's like psychological quicksand. Honestly, if you wanted a love triangle, you'd watch The Bachelor, not live it. Sign number 9, grandiose fantasies. Narcissists often have delusions of grandeur. They're the biggest, best, and most misunderstood person in the room. And if you don't feed their ego, brace yourself for the backlash. Research backs this up. Narcissistic personality traits are linked to an inflated sense of self-importance. It's exhausting to keep up with their demands for validation. Pro tip: if someone's ego is bigger than their accomplishments, it's a red flag, not a quirk. Sign number 10, lack of empathy. Last but definitely not least, a lack of empathy. Narcissists struggle to see things from anyone else's perspective. Whether it's your feelings, your struggles, or your Netflix preferences, it's all about them. Science says, a study in personality and mental health found that narcissists have low emotional empathy but can fake it when it benefits them. Yep, they're basically emotional chameleons. If someone reacts to your bad day with, well, my day was worse, it's time to reevaluate. There you have it, 10 signs you might be dealing with narcissistic abuse. Remember, recognizing the signs is the first step to breaking free. You deserve healthy, supportive relationships, not an emotional circus. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember, you're not alone. See you soon.